Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode. Is it an episode?
Yes.
Of Sugar, Spice, and Everything Nice. I think today we're going to talk about something very important for us, and I think very important for people as you grow older, day by day, age by age. Tabby, you just recently turned a new age.
27
in December.
Yes.
And then Sharon and I are February babies.
And I'm so
jealous. I'm about to hit the 26.
And I'm about to be 23.
Oh my god, she's a child.
She's a baby.
Yeah.
But I think what's very important for us in the new age is sharing our lessons, because when we share our lessons with each other, there's a lot we have to learn and we take home. So hopefully the lessons we share with you, you could also take something home, or even just feel like, you know, you can identify with that.
Yeah,
I guess. So who wants to go first?
Tabby.
Me.
All right.
Since you turned first.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said
So I turned 27 in December on this. Is it in December or in December?
In December.
English is hard. In December 29th, I turned 27, and
On December.
It's either
On
in
December
December
29th.
or on December 29th. If you're saying the
December
specific
two,
dates
December
on, if
two,
you're
December
saying
two
the
on
month
December.
only,
Okay.
it's in.
I turned 27 on December 29th last year.
Yes.
Just like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So making it sound like it was so far. Anyway, and I was, I don't know, scared. Should I say scared or what? Actually, I really didn't want to celebrate it. I didn't do anything much that day, to come to think of it, because
But you're in Watamu. That's the time you're in
no, I was already back in Nairobi.
okay.
So I didn't want to do anything much. Not because I wasn't grateful. I'm grateful for life, but because I was
You're
scared.
closer to 30 now.
I had just quit my job 2 weeks before that, and
Oh, yes.
to figure out what I wanted, like, do, or rather to just follow my passion and my purpose for life. And also 26 was the most extremely devastating year of my life, because I battled a lot of things. I was sick practically the whole entire year, so I feel like my life was sort of crippled. So
I think we need to stop.
One eternity later.
So as I was saying, I was practically sick the entire year, so 26 was a very extremely devastating year for me. And yeah, and I struggled with a few things, I must say, but at the same time I'm so grateful, because everything I went through sort of made me grow, right? So I think the biggest takeout for me as I turned 27 was that I needed to step out of my comfort zone. I can't be afraid anymore. I mean, you cannot allow fear to cripple your life, and that's why I made the big decisions I had to make.
Wow, this
And
noisy bass.
Like, that was literally just...
Sorry guys, there's a noisy bus passing, so yeah. Anyway, my takeout was that you can't be afraid. Go for your dreams, go for what you want to do. I like Nike shoes, because they have this one thing, they say just do it, just go for it. I mean, what's the worst that will happen? No one will die, you won't die. Even if you won't have food
to eat,
you
and
have
could
food
eventually die. But
yeah,
literally,
like, seriously guys, just go after what you're meant to do, because if you're not living your purpose, you're wasting time. Because either way, whether you're in your 40s or 30s, if you're not doing what you're meant to do right now here on earth, you'll do it later. So the faster you do it, the better. I mean, you're wasting time.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest takeout for me. So I needed to step out of my comfort zone, stop being afraid, and that's why I made the moves I made. And the second lesson was to trust God. They say when you plan, God laughs, which is true, because I think he sits with Jesus and goes like, oh, so you want to do what again? Okay, we'll wait and see. Because I mean, everything practically I planned to do when I was 26, I didn't do, because I was sick throughout the year. I was dealing with a million issues, and the one mistake I made, I didn't trust God enough. I planned without involving God every step of the way. So I'm learning to trust God more, and yeah, and just live life and stop overthinking things. I want to be more present this year.
Amen, sister.
In every area of my life.
I feel
Yeah, so those are my biggest takeouts for as I started
New
my
year.
27th
Yeah.
year. So yes,
2017 was very hard for me. One of the biggest lessons I learned was self-love, because I went through a very bad breakup that, in a nutshell, drove me into depression, and I had to go through it and overcome it by myself. So, and if you know me, okay, if you're my friend, if you don't know me, then you don't know that I'm always in a relationship, or I'm always in a always always in a situationship. Like I always have someone in my life, so I have a fear of being alone. So when I went through the breakup, I decided to just be myself, and just be by myself, and just do me, and just love myself. And I realized that if you don't love yourself while you're single, you'll probably never be able to love anyone else while you're in a relationship, because you don't know your worth and you don't know how to love yourself, so you can't accept love from someone else.
wow,
You get?
that's a good lesson.
So I learned self-love. I was alone. Okay, I don't know if I'm still alone, but like, yeah.
She dating, she's like,
I'm dating.
Which is
dating.
good.
I'm
I mean,
not in a
for single
relationship,
people, yeah.
but I'm dating. I was alone for maybe 6 months, and during those 6 months, I think that since I finished high school, that was the first time I had been alone for that long. Like, that's how bad it was before. So one of my biggest lessons was self-love. My second biggest lesson was letting go and letting God. Another thing about me is that I overthink. I love to overthink. When I'm walking in the street, I'm just like thinking, oh my God, I haven't done this, I need to do this. What about this? Or shit, I don't have time. You know, like, I'm always like overthinking. So I learned to let go and let God just do his will in my life, which was very hard, because I'm also like very like in detailed about how I do my things and when I do them. So letting go is something very hard for me, and I'm still learning how to let go and just be like, you know what, let me just take a day as it comes. Let me just let God do it, you know, because I'm always like, no, but I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do that. So yeah, so letting go and letting God was also one very big lesson I learned.
I'm turning 20. I was about to say 27. 26.
she's just an
And
it's
I
unbelievable.
am frightened, because I literally feel like, you know, at 25 I could still be like, yeah, you know, I'm just 25. 26, I'm basically at 30 in my head. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm 30 years old. What have I done with my life? But in the past year, I would say in 2017, that's when I finally settled down in Kenya, finally got a proper full-time job, and I met these ladies. And I would say it was a really tough year for me, because there were a lot of things about myself I had to define, redefine, ask questions about. And one of the top things I learned would have to be fighting for your happiness. And fighting for your happiness for me is like cuts across everything. So I grew up always thinking about everybody else's happiness, like what's going to make my mom happy, you know, what's going to make my brothers happy, or my dad happy, or my friends happy. It was always about my happiness. The base of my happiness was other people's happiness. It was not actually mine. So at the end of the day, in 2017, I would reach a lot of moments where I had to make decisions, and I didn't know what to do when it was like my happiness at stake, because I actually didn't know what made me happy if it wasn't someone else's happiness. So it was a very difficult, I'm still trying to learn how to do that. But I mean, I put my foot down several times, and I was like, this is what makes me happy. I honestly, at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed and you're asking yourself, what did I do with my life? Was I happy? It's not going to be your mom who's going to be like, yes, I was happy, you know, or your brothers. Like, everyone lives their own life, guys. I had to learn that the hard way. Everyone lives their own life, and at the end of the day, your shit is your shit. Like, if you're not happy, everyone will go to bed at night, they will sleep well. You're the one who will sob into the pillow and wake up with the ugliest, baggiest eyes ever. So you have to fight for your own happiness. The second thing I learned is that nothing is really your fault. I think something that's similar between all three of us is we blame ourselves for everything. True. And we're always, because we like to control what happens to us. You know, we feel like if we've planned this, then it must happen exactly as we plan it, and if it doesn't, then we failed, and you know, we deserve to be depressed, we deserve to be, you know, at a loss, you know, because we didn't obviously do all the things we needed to do. And I had to learn in 2017 that you can plan and you can want everything to go your way, and absolutely nothing can go your way, and it's not your fault. Like, I had to stop myself so many times from like thinking, how stupid are you, like how useless can you be, like, you know, with everything you know, you can still be such a useless human being. And sometimes we don't take those words seriously. We think, oh yeah, we just throw them around, but your mind is processing this shit. Like, your mind is like, yes, I am useless, yes, I am stupid, I need to do better. Like, and it becomes like a very depressing downward path. Like, it just goes downhill from there, it never looks up. Yeah, so
okay, I got emotional like, I was like, oh my god, I'm about to cry. Anyway, yeah, so
but I think those are our lessons, guys. I think Sharon is saying it's emotional. It actually is, because I think it's a lot of reflection that we're actually putting out there.
It's true.
That's making us think about things. So we hope that this video and this episode resonates with you. And if there's something you feel or something you want to discuss, you know, just drop a comment, and then
and tell us the lessons you've learned.
Yeah, we'd love to know, because we're trying to learn. We're trying to learn.
A new year or a new life. So
because I feel like the biggest thing about this channel is that we want to teach and learn. Like, not only just share our experiences for you to learn, but we also want to learn from you. So your comments and
mean something.
Yeah, they do mean something.
We are a sisterhood, and
yes,
we want to bring you.
We want a community, guys. We want a community.
And we're just like you. I mean, we hope you guys could identify what
at least one of us.
I mean, we're just like you. We would love to hear from you. I mean, your comments would mean the world to us.
So please subscribe to our channel.
And thank you for watching.
And thank you for watching.
Bye.